It's a simple question, Les. How much money have you got?
I don't know, do I?
Well, empty your pockets. Come on, get on with it.
Oh, for crying out loud. Here.
Is that it? Oh, you're like a lot of blokes, you. All brag and not much to show.
There's money in my wallet and that jacket there.
No, there isn't. Because I had that last night when you went to bed. And shall I tell you how much they were? 8 quid.
Oh, well then. You've had the lot. And I can't give you what I haven't got.
How much did you get for doing that last disco? 40 quid? And there's £9.80 left. Where's the rest?
Don't ask me.
No, I'll tell you. You've been supping it away. That's what's happened to it.
Janice, I work in a pub. I'm entitled to have a drink.
A drink? Yeah. But there's a difference between a glass full and a bucket full. Even a pig knows that.
Janice, will you stop nagging? I've got a headache.
Oh, great. It's cost you 30 quid.
And my guts are playing up. I think that pie I had in a pub was manky. Janice, love, put kettle on, eh?
Oh, yeah. I'll fill kettle up. I'll even put plug in. But now it's going to happen, because we've no lecky. If you want a cup of tea, you'll have to fill a pan up with water and chuck it on the gas stove. And that'll be next thing, gas. Because we've had a final demand on that and all.
Listen.
How are we going to get the lecky put back on if you keep supping away out you can earn? And how am I going to feed us out of £9.80?
Oh, shut up, will you? No wonder I take a drink. You drive me to it with all your nagging.
You're useless, you. Useless and brainless.
Oh, no, I'm not. Because I've got a plan. I'll have that electric back on tonight.
Oh, aye. How are you going to do that?
Ah, you'll see.
Wrong paper through my door this morning. I'll get the right one, should I?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. That's down to me, is that? Rita's away, you know.
Yeah, I know. Hello, are you selling bread these days?
Yeah, milk as well. It's all through her across the road. She started selling newspapers and magazines, so anyway, 2 can play at that game.
This is how World War III will start. See you. Bye.
See you.
Hiya. Morning.
Hiya.
Done a reshuffle?
Yeah, making room for the milk and the bread.
Yeah, well, you could have waited for me.
Yeah, well, I was on early turn and it was a bit quiet, so I just thought I'd get on with it. Look, Leanne, I know you're a bit miffed because Rita's put me in charge while she's away, but let's face it, Rita and me are family. Well, sort of. And I'm sure we can get along. I won't be around forever, just the next few weeks.
Yeah, OK.
Good. So anyway, now we're keeping the shop open later. Same as her across the road. I know that you're supposed to be finished at dinner time today, but how would you be fixed for this afternoon?
Oh, no, sorry, no. Weekends are the only chance to get to spend time with Nick. Sorry, no, it's not on.
I'll see.
You know what, I think Steve and Gerrit have done a great job. Mind you, it's amazing how much dust you get when there's been building work.
Ah, yes. Sorry.
I'm saying it's amazing how much dust you get.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the building work that does that.
Yeah, I just said that, right.
Oh, did you? Do you know, Hayley, there's going to be items we need for this new venture that we haven't even thought of yet.
Such as what?
Well, like I say, we haven't even thought of them yet. Does that look about right?
Left a bit. No, left, right. Left. Down a bit. Too much. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Tonya! Right, look who it is.
I just thought you could do with a bit of an hand. You know, getting ready for the opening.
Hello, Toya.
Oh, that's nice. Isn't that nice,
It
right?
certainly is.
So, what do you want me to do?
Well, could you pass me that hammer? Thank you.
Oh, Roy, are you all right? Let me have a look.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing.
Well, you were right, Roy, about items we'll be needing. For a start, a first aid box.
Hey, Martin. What?
What's up? An inspector's come.
You what? You're having me on?
No, he's an inspector from the social services. He's got this other bloke with him, an observer or something, I think he said.
An assessor, was it?
Yeah, that's it, an assessor. He's just come in, asked for Lickley, and told him he's going to do an inspection.
Bet Lickley's not happy with that.
No, he wasn't. He started moaning about, like, why hasn't he had any warning? And the guy said he didn't have to have any. Can they get on? And he's going to start in the kitchens.
Great. Hey, he sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Where have you been? Out boozing?
No. How can I when you've got all my money? I've been to see Charlie West. See how I was fixed for a loan. He's a good mate, is Charlie.
He's loaned you some money?
Well, no, he's not that good of a mate. But he's loaned me this extension lead. You take this end and plug it into your PowerPoint and then...
And then you plug the other end up your nose. 'Cause we've no power in our PowerPoints, you soft git.
No, not in this house. I know that woman. But it's all around us, innit? And I'll tell you what, it's a damn shame them street lamps are on the other side of the street. Otherwise, I would have connected us up to one of them.
What the hell are you going on about?
And if you hadn't sealed the flaming lofts off, I could have got into next door with this, dead easy.
Les, you've no chance.
No. It's going to be a little bit harder, that's all. I'm going to plug into the power in Curly Watt's house.
All right. Your friend the tart that's squatting next door? Look, that is about the only thing that Jackie Dobbs won't let you plug in.
Ah, well, she won't know about it. I'm going to get up onto our roof, onto next door's roof, and I'm going to get in through the skylight Curly uses for his stargazing.
You're serious, aren't you? Right, well, that does it. I'm off. 'Cause I'm not going to be around here when you cock this one up.
Oh, come on, Janice. I thought you could hold the ladder for me.
Well, you know what Thought did? Followed a muck truck and thought it were a wedding.
See ya.
Bye.
You're not really thinking about staying open all day, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, don't expect me to be here because it's a waste of time.
OK, it's quiet now, but once people get used to the idea of us being open all day, every day, it'll buck up.
Oh, thank goodness you're open. I'm run out of milk.
We're always open.
Especially for you. You're not working today, though, are you?
No, I'm not. Why?
Because I would like to take you out for lunch.
Sorry, I can't. I've got to clean my flat. I haven't had time all week. It's a right mess.
But you can make time for lunch.
No, I can't. Look, I tell you what, I'll be in the Rovers this evening if you fancy a drink.
OK, I'll see you there, then.
Just the milk, please.
Is that it?
Yep.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Business is terrible today. 1 pint of milk, whoopee-doo.
Oh, and that reminds me, they're selling milk over the road now.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's right. And bread too. Oh. I told you selling papers was asking for trouble. It seems to me like you found it.
So she's trying to boss me about?
Who? Rita Sullivan?
No, I told you, Rita's away, this is Sharon. Haven't you been listening? She wants to stand there all Sunday, she can please herself, but I told her straight, I want to spend my free time with Nick. Oh, you're miles away. What's the matter?
I don't know what I'm gonna do, Leanne. We owe money all over the place. I was wondering, could you lend us some money just to get the lecky put back on and get ourselves straightened out?
Janice, we can't. We're kind of short ourselves.
Well, we've got that money that your granddad left you.
No, we spent a lot of that on the trip to Canada.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot left, so...
Yeah, well, it's in a special savings account, innit? Even we can't touch it for a year. No, I'm sorry, we just can't help.
I see. Well, I'll just have to think of something else. Anyway.
Why don't you have another brew, eh?
No, love. Thanks. I'll see myself out.
What are you talking about? That money isn't tied up and you know it. Janice is in real trouble here.
Yeah, and she always will be as long as she's married to your dad.
Well, so she needs a bit of help and that money's just sitting there.
Leanne! Oh, look, that money, it's for us. For you and me. It's a deposit on a house. It's something to get us started. And I mean, what'll happen if we give it to Janice? It'll go into Les's pocket, then across the bar at the Rovers, then she'll need more, and we'll finish up with nothing. And Janice will still be broke.
Yeah, well, I think you're being very hard.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be. Lee, that money, it's our future. And we're going to hang on to it. I really am sorry, but we're not giving it to them. And that's the end of it.
Right there, I'd like to talk to some of our residents, Mr. Todd. We keep them very happy, you know.
Not on this occasion, thank you.
What else can I show you while you're here?
I've seen all I needed to see. I'll let you have a copy of my report.
Favourable verdict, I trust, Mr. Todd.
Well, it will all be in my report, but I will tell you this. There are a number of areas where things are not what they ought to be.
That comes as a complete surprise to me, Mr. Todd. And I can only think that some of my staff must have let me down. I've tried to keep on top of them, but there's always one...
Goodbye, Mr. Lickley. As I say, I'll let you have a copy of my report.
this. Now. I took you on after the hospital had given you your marching orders.
No, they didn't. I left on my own choosing.
I should have known better than to expect a bit of gratitude from somebody like you. You're a troublemaker.
Well, you've quite finished shouting your mouth off.
And stupid with it. Biting the hand that feeds you.
You obviously think it was me that blew the whistle on you. Well, it wasn't, as it happens.
Don't give me that. You slandered me to a local councillor.
Yes, I told her what was happening here, but I know for a fact she's done nothing about it. This inspection you've had comes just as much as a surprise to me as it does to you.
You seriously expect me to believe that?
Well, I don't care whether you do or you don't. I'm just putting the record straight, OK? Anyway, I'm glad these inspectors came in, because they might make you put things right.
You finished your plot. You're fired, as of right now. You'll get your cards and the wages you're owed.
Oh, I can't say I'm broken-hearted.
And don't think I'll be giving you a reference, neither. In fact, anybody asks me, I shall be telling them. You can't be trusted.
Trusted? Trusted? What's to keep this shut, you mean? About your neglect, penny pinching and bad practice?
Get out of here. Get off my property!
It'll be my pleasure.
Now then, Shaper Tenson, what's your game?
Oh, hello, Jackie. I didn't know you were in.
I bet you didn't. What are you doing on me roof?
Well, I'm up here. I was doing a little job on ours, and I thought I spotted a slate loose on yours here.
It's me that you think's got a slate loose. What's that you got in your hand? One of them extension leads, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right, I'm taking your ladder away.
No, Jackie, no. Don't do that, darling, no.
So tell us what you're going to do then, eh? No? Then I'll tell you. Your leckie's been cut off, right? And you were going to tap into mine? I know, because I've done that sort of thing myself. And hey, it's easier in a block of flats, so take a tip. Now get down this ladder before I change my mind. And I thought you were supposed to be a friend of mine.
Yeah, I was a friend. Till you tried to nick my Buddy Holly record.
Oh, that was just a wind-up, Les. Hey, I was going to give it back to you, I was.
Was you?
Of course I was. Hey, kidder, do you fancy going for a drink?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Hey, Jackie, it's freezing in our house with no juice. Any chance of going in your house just for a warm, like?
I know a really good way to get warm, you know. You go on a long, long run, and when you're really, really knackered, drop dead.
Charming.
There you go. Cheers, Natalie. Oh.
Chicken sandwich any good to you?
Oh, Betty, I need that. Betty, you couldn't make one of them for me, could you?
Oh, certainly. I'll bring it over. 2 minutes.
Thank you. Ah, hello, Kay.
Oh, hi.
You on your own? Do you mind if I join you?
Please do.
That's a nice bunch of flowers in the living room that you didn't buy myself.
You're right, Betty. I didn't.
Him again, I take it?
Ian. I went out with him for a meal the other night.
Yeah, I know. Sending you flowers now, is it?
Have you heard any more from Tracy?
No, have you?
Well, not since our business last week, so I assume the problem solved itself.
Ken, if I'm being nosy, just tell me to shut up, but do you ever get to see anything of Daniel these days? I mean, like I said, you can tell me to mind my own business if you want.
No, that's all right. Well, he was 4 last month, and I went up to Scotland for his birthday. Not a happy experience. He calls Denise's boyfriend Daddy, and between you and me, I can hardly bear to look at Denise these days. Wish I'd never set eyes on her.
Sounds to me like the way I feel about John Lindsay.
Yeah, well, he's undoubtedly one of nature's life wreckers, as is Denise. How could I be so stupid as to get involved?
Everybody makes mistakes, Ken. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, just so long as when you look back on your life, it's not nothing but one mistake after another.
No, there were some good bits along the way.
Well, I hope you count me as one of those.
Yes, I do.
Well, well. Have you come to buy something? Because if not, then I suggest...
I heard you were in the grocery trade all of a sudden. This it, is it? Some loaves and a few bottles of milk?
For now, it's just a start, is that?
Doesn't seem to have done you much good, does it? Not a customer in sight.
We've been dead busy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Come to think of it, though, who's serving your customers right now?
My brother, Vikram.
No, he isn't. I saw him drive off and his car isn't back. That must mean nobody's serving because you've got no customers, right?
I haven't got time to stand here talking. I've got things to do.
Well, you've already lost some customers anyway.
And who might that be?
Me and Rita. We won't set foot in your shop anymore, not while you're stealing our trade.
Big deal, 2 customers.
Ooh, it might be more in a bit. Never know. Rita's dead popular round here.
You're early. Boss give you some time off.
Well, you could say that, I suppose. Just give me as much time off as I want. Got sacked at dinner time.
No.
Yeah, thank God Gail's in Canada.
What do you mean?
Well, she knows I hated the bloke at the old folks' home. I'd already talked about packing it in, but she kept reminding me, no, we need the money. Anyway, didn't pack it in, did I? I got fired.
Well, what for?
Oh, some council inspectors turned up. He thought I'd shopped them. Of course, I didn't.
Well, then he can't sack you, can he?
Oh, Sally, better off out of the place. Couldn't carry on working there, not the way it was.
So are you going to tell Gail when she phones home?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to spoil the trip, do I?
Well, you might find another job by the time she gets back.
Hey, yeah, might have won the lottery.
Bye, Eccles. You've surpassed yourself. This is really romantic. Soft lights, eh? Is there gonna be sweet, sweet music as well? Oh, no. We can't plug your CD player in, can we? Well, never mind. I bet you've got a nice bottle of champagne chilling in the fridge, haven't you? Oh, no. Fridge isn't working either, is it? Well, nice try.
Have you finished?
You said you'd have the lecky on by tonight.
My extension wasn't long enough.
No comment.
You give it a rest. I'm doing the best I can.
I know. And that's what really bugs me. Because your best isn't as good as everybody else's worst.
Why is it all down to me, eh? Hey, you live here and all. Why don't you ask Baldwin to give you a sub on your wages?
He already has.
Well, there you go, then. Ask him again.
Well, I can, I suppose.
Course you could. We're okay, kiddo. Listen, that £8 you took off me. What do you say we go down the roads and have a few drinks?
No, we can't, because I've spent it on tins of beans. Because this is all we've got to live on until we get out of this mess. Ta, love.
Ta-ra.
Hiya!
Come to collect you. You all set for coming home?
Oh, no, it's too early yet.
Hey, 6 o'clock. You've been here since first thing.
I know, but if that stroppy cow across the road stopping open, then so am I.
Come on, Sharon, what's the point, eh? I mean, you're not going to do much business now. It's not worth it.
I know you're right, I know, and maybe I am being a bit silly. It's just with Rita being away and her across there trying to pinch her trade. Look, I tell you what, I'll just do another hour or so. Hey, why don't you go and have a drink in the Rovers?
Because I don't fancy it.
You haven't been in there much, have you?
Yes, I have. Once or twice.
No, go on. You go and have a drink. Come back for me in an hour, say, and then I'll go quietly. OK?
OK.
There you go.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Shouldn't you be helping Nita out in the shop?
She wants to stay in the shop till midnight. That's her privilege. Sure isn't mine. Life's too short.
Hey, I'm not a glove for work myself, but you've got to earn a living, you have to do it, don't you?
No real dosh in shopkeeping or hairdressing. No, I'm going to make real money.
Doing what?
Putting deals together, seizing opportunities. I'll know when the chance comes along.
So can I find you here? Hi, Max. Right, here's the books you wanted.
Up to date?
Yeah, should be. It's all the paperwork I've got anyway, so can you have a look like we said?
No problem.
Cheers, mate.
What are you drinking?
Not for me, thanks. I'm meeting a girl in town, so I'll see you later.
You're not doing any deals with him, are you?
He asked me to sort his accounts out. Be a nice little earner.
Why don't you believe me? Look, if you're as smart as you say you would, you won't get involved with Steve. He's trouble.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
Thanks for the flowers, but you shouldn't have.
Well, I just want to put things right between us.
It's your fiancé's feelings you should be worrying about, not mine. If you really don't want to marry her, then you've got to tell her that.
Yes, I know.
Bet you haven't done it, though.
No. To be honest, I can't bear to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, well, longer you leave it, the worse it's going to be, isn't it? For her and for you.
Oh, thanks ever so much, Toya. I don't know what we'd have done without you.
Yeah, well, I want everything to go right for you. And your grand opening. Fingers crossed, eh?
Fingers crossed.
Right, I'll see you then. Night. Night, Toya.
Good night. Oh, well, I'll lock up. New sign for over the front will be arriving tomorrow.
Oh, good.
There's something I wanted to tell you about, Pat. See, I had an idea for a new name for the cafe.
Did you? Oh, I didn't know you were thinking of changing name. Well, I always have done.
Well, the name I eventually come up with was Haley's Pantry.
Right.
Because, well, without your support, I know I wouldn't have done anything, and I thought it would have been a way of saying thank you.
Oh, no need.
No, but then I realised, you see, that changing the name would be a blunder.
Oh.
Because, well, let's face it, we want our regulars walking up the street looking for our new premises. So, well, I decided against calling it Haley's Pantry. I thought it's best to stick to the name they know of old.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that. Right, well, I think we've done enough for today. Let's go up to the flat.
Well, that needs sorting out as well.
Oh, it'll wait. Tonight we celebrate. I've put a bottle of sparkling wine in the fridge.
Oh, lovely. Well, you go and unscrew cap and I'll be up in a minute. Ow! Oh, you left that there.